This video describes how to use the Teams feature, which is available with the MadPuck Premium subscription and allows you to set teams for pickup hockey and publish those teams so the players know which team they're on. So we'll assume that you've already set up this team as a premium team. If not, check out the video for setting up premium teams. There'll be a link in the description. So let's start going to the More tab and choose Edit Team. And you want to make sure that you're on the pickup type. If you're on minor or adult, it'll be showing you lines instead of teams. Now you also want to scroll down and set your pickup team names. You'll have to set those before you save. So for team 1, you're going to want to choose the light team for this one, even though the hint says dark. So let's choose light or white. And for the team 2, you're going to choose dark. And the reason for that will become apparent once you see the screen, because the left side is the team 1, which has a light background, and the right side is team 2, which has a dark background. So it makes more sense assigning them this way. And we're going to choose save. Then we're going to go into the roster tab, and you want to set a rating for each player. This allows MadPuck to generate equally balanced teams for you, and it helps you choose the teams by sort of comparing players, which player to put on which team, and so on. So let's choose player Neil. Right below the name, you can see that there's no stars currently set for this player. So we're going to choose Edit, and we'll make this, say, a 3.5 star player, and hit Save. And you can see there the stars are set. Now we're going to go back to the schedule, select the game, and select lines. On the left-hand side, you can see Team Light, and on the right-hand side, you can see Team Dark. Right below the headings, you can see 0 star, which indicates the total stars for that team, and they're currently both 0 because we haven't assigned any players. So to assign a player, you simply select one of the spots. So let's choose forward line 1, left wing, and now you select a player. If there is any absent players, they'd be shown below this list. So we're going to choose a forward player, Gavin. And then we'll choose a defense. Well, actually, let's choose a forward player for the dark team. Now we only have two forwards, so we're going to choose Neil. And so there you can kind of see Gavin Adams is 4, Neil is 3.5. And now we're going to choose our defense, Rory and McKenna. So I like to choose them one at a time for each team, so you can choose sort of an equal player side by side, and then you can sort of add up. At the top there, it shows total 7 to 6.5, which is pretty close, so it should be fairly balanced teams. Once you've finished building the teams, you can publish them from the top menu. Publish lines. That will send out a notification to all the players in the game, telling them that the teams are available, and they can go in and they can see which team they're on. They will not be able to see the stars beside their names or any other players, or the stars for the team totals, just the team that they're on and the other players on their team. If we choose the menu again, we can choose unpublished lines. That will make them unpublic, and anyone that's currently viewing them, they'll get kicked out of that screen. You can then make changes that you want and republish them again. Some of the other settings, we can choose clear lines. That allows you to start from scratch. You can choose generate teams. So let's choose that. And so MadPuck uses those ratings to try and generate equally balanced teams. In this case, it did a pretty good job given the ratings. After it's generated them, you might want to look through and make some minor adjustments to the teams. What I like to do is also choose obscure teams. Now in this case, it's not going to do anything because we only have one player on each line, but since you're sort of lining players up, Neil versus Gavin, McKenna versus Rory, what obscure does is it just sort of rearranges players on the team so that people viewing the teams can't see who you're lining them up with, who you think they're equal with. So it keeps them on the same team, it just jumbles them up, keeps them as forward or defense, just moves them around in those positions. If you want to choose switch teams, that just moves everyone on dark to the light team and everyone on the light team to the dark team. So you can also choose copy from last game, And what that will do is it'll copy the players over from the previous game that was played and put them into this game. Now, if they were present in the last game and absent in this game, they're still going to show up because they were here last game, but they're going to show a red X instead of the green check. And then you can just press on them to remove them and click on that spot again and choose a new player. So I think that's about it for setting teams. Hope you like the new feature, and we'll see you at the rink.